1, 2. Hello, hello. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout. Piece of cake. Wah! Corona! Thank you.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you for your nice amount of time. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 69 months. It's a long time. It's very nice. Hope you've been well. There are fireworks happening outside my house right now, and my kitties are slightly freaking out. It's okay. Slightly. I think they're more just curious. It's like, what the heck is that noise? What the heck? Alright. Ebenezer, the Invisible World. Actually, a Christmas game, but also I don't hear anything. That would be why. The volume is off. Did I? Oh, I see. I did it. I fixed it. I have a button on my Stream Deck that mutes my gaming computer from the streaming computer, and I accidentally touched it. But I fix. Oy. But thank you so much again, Chrono, for 69 months. I very much appreciate it. Very much. How's everybody? I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you had dinner or something of sort. Spent time with the community or anything. I went out to eat with the family. We were gonna go eat with my dad's boss because she's been very kind to us, but turns out she went to the hospital last night, so hopefully she's okay, but she's very old, so we don't know exactly how she's gonna be from. We'll see. But other than that, we're gonna play some indie games and such, and one of them happens to be Christmas themed, which is Ebenezer and the Invisible World. So I figured we should check this out today because it makes sense, but I don't know if we'll play it for long because we have a few other games I'd want to get through tonight. Happy holidays, everyone. Chrono. Let me make sure I have all the things going. I don't even have my TikTok stream up there. Now it's up. Let me make sure everything's working. See this mouse in clockwise motion? And then did it actually rewind? I can't tell if it rewound. My mouse isn't moving. Hey, there it is. Yeah, that's from the past. Alright, fast forward. Alright. So, options. I'm assuming everything is fine. Is VSync on? Yeah, it is. Merry Christmas, Gamby. Merry holidays, happy Christmas, everyone. my other chat is going, so I can see TikTok, I can see Kick, I can see YouTube, I can see everything. And I was testing out my bot for the auto posting of clips, and it should be working without any problem. Should being the thing. Alright, let's go ahead and start. I'm rambling. Ebenezer and the Invisible World, the Christmas game on Christmas Eve or day. It's supposed to be a Metroidvania, funnily enough. Something has gone horrible. Jacob Marley allowed you to see the invisible world and dang it. What sort of help could a spirit possibly? You're familiar with Malthus family? Somewhat in the industrial, they keep to themselves for the most part. Unfortunately, there is more to them than that. On with it, spirit. I haven't got all day. Tell your story. And so I shall. Let me tell you a story of the Casper Malthus and the Malthus family dream. The Malthus family has always resided in the shadows of London high society, a truly heartless lineage who views the downtrodden of London as a cancer and would spread bad things. While such cruel mechanisms have always existed, with the rise of modern industry, some members of the Malthus family felt a new age dawning too dawningly. Driving this new rhetoric of was Gallius Malthus. He seized upon the city's industrial expansion and turned their family from a mere atrocity into an empire atrocity. He offered these workers horrid conditions and little pay in exchange for their back-breaking labor. However, cruelty is a flame that burns one candle twice as fast. Gaius died suddenly, and I dare say we are all blah 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 blah. With the death of the Malthus family patriarch, command of their empire fell to the Casper Malthus. Casper was a dear friend from my mortal youth, who I remembered as a happy and joyous boy who loved the world. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Working conditions worsened, and the cruelty of the Malthus family continued. However, I refuse to believe that Casper has gone so far down this path that he could... It was 1 year ago tonight, Christmas Eve, that I paid Casper a visit. I appeared before Casper much like Jacob Marley before you, and warned him of the heavy chains forged from his cruelty would condemn his spirit forever. To avoid this... It should come to no surprise to you, Ebenezer, that Casper was also visited by the 3 Christmas spirits that night. Each of them showed them memories of his past, scenes from his present, and events from his potential future. But of all the images that Casper was shown that night, it was the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Casper was shown a decrepit old man locked in a study and resting in the mountains, a failed design and concept. Refuse litter the floor. Casper could feel the vast emptiness within the massive halls of the man's home and knew he had been alone for a long time. Whoever he was, he now only existed as... It was then that Casper began to recognize the room, the portraits, the books on the wall, and the familial features of the old man. But the ghost of Christmas yet to come hadn't brought Casper here to simply gaze upon the man. Casper had achieved the Malthus family dream. Whether it was a power source, engine, or some infernal mechanism, I cannot say. In the midst of the old man's adjudication, the ghost of Christmas yet to come raised his finger and pointed at his frail future vestige. The old man cries of exaltation would be his last. This moment of excitement after decades of despair and neglect were too much for his worn heart. Casper watched his future self begin to Casper, as eyes soon withdrew from the old man and watched instead the device, the culmination of his life work, his family's dreams fall from withered hand and shattered on the floor. At that moment, Casper and his future self both saw that everything that they had spent their life pursuing, every sacrifice or cruel and heartless act, would all amount to nothing. They would... With that, Casper has returned to his own time, in a state that I perceive to mean he had been profoundly changed by the ordeal. I felt confident that he would see the lonely path his life was on, and... However, what I did not foresee was that there would be another visitor that night. A dark spirit emerged from the shadows and confronted Casper, laughing at the silly images. Casper pled to the horrifying intruder that he did not want to meet the same fate as that he witnessed that night. The dark spirit smiled and reminded him he had only been shown a possible future. He told Casper that the Christmas spirits had carelessly presented a new opportunity for the Malthus family. Casper had been allowed to observe the workings of the old man's future device. With this knowledge, he was told he could help create the world that his family had always wanted. He needed... With that, Casper turned his back on a better path. A year hence, and he is almost finished using his unnaturally gained knowledge to bring himself to the precipice of his family. Yet, despite all this, I remember my old boyhood friend Casper, and I cannot bring myself to believe that he is... Now that you know my story, I need a moral to help my old friend find redemption before he is beyond salvation. The Christmas spirits will not come to my aid a second time. It is up to you to find a piece of Casper's past. I hate... Have I told you guys how I hate... Like, do they just expect me to read in my head everything? Because I could read all that in my head. I can't read it out loud. And I feel like they don't test that on themselves. They don't read it out loud to themselves. And even if they did read it out loud to themselves, they should be doubling that time that they take to read it out loud. Like, if you're gonna auto-scroll it, at least double it, so that either we can skip it, or just let me input. Let me have inputs. Let me have inputs. I get to, or voice act it yourself. Nice relaxing night of Christmas speed reading. I hate... How's it going, Cactuar? Points off. If there is a pathway to redemption for Casper, it will weave through the people in his life that meant most to him and knew him well. That is all well and good, but even if you knew Casper Malthus once as a good man, that was some time ago. How can you be sure that such a person still exists? I confess, I'm not informed on the metamorphoses that transpired within him. It is imperative that we unravel how he became the man he is today. Casper kept the journal in the London Observatory, secreted away from the prying eyes of his father. If the journal is still there, it may help us understand how he drifted so far from how I remember him.
Gallivanting about as a spirit lackey was not how I intended to spend my holiday. But I suppose, in all fairness, I too was once a man who had lost his way. It took the esteemed presence of my dear friend, Jacob Marley, to set me straight. Very well, Spirit. I will find Casper's journal.
Thank you, Ebenezer. You must exercise the most caution tonight. Casper has already put into motion his plan to displace the workers of London. Workers are protesting, and soon there will be a standoff between the protesters and the Malthus private guard. The guard has been deployed to patrol the street, no doubt eager to showcase their mettle to anyone sympathetic towards the plight of the workers.
So, amidst this cacophony...
What word is that?
Cacophony of mountain chaos, you expected me to venture into the whirlwinds of further disorder and confusion. I must say, Spirit, your timing couldn't be more inconvenient.
He just leaves. Oops, my bad. Ah, yes, I remember the story of Ebenezer Humbug with his jumping and slashing action. Do I get a double jump? Beat up the guard. Be careful outside, sir. There have been protests recently here in London, and they have become quite dangerous. Okay. Merry Crismisu.
Feswick, how pleasant to see the bright face of my former employer.
Hello, Ebenezer. You have made much of yourself since you worked for my company. I am here to provide assistance as you advance in your quest.
Thank you. I am very grateful. There has never been a limit to your generosity.
Price to access your map. London is a big city with many places to explore, and the map is essential to making your way through the city. Okay. I think it's funny that they made a Metroidvania out of Ebenezer Scrooge, and this is supposed to be a sequel. Main quest. I'm a Scrooge. Bah, humbug. Give me the coin in all your lamps. Stupid lamps. Stupid apples. Dun dun dun. Secret has a Wadi Sadi has been found. I don't know what that is. I have a back. Remember in that part of the movie where you saw Ebenezer Scrooge backdash all over the place? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Stealing red berries. Don't mind me. Stupid snowman.
Ebenezer, it's the Christmas time again. Thank you for your kindness this year. You have truly changed.
Tiny Tim, I have truly changed. So many of the city are, want of work without a penny to their name. How soon will they before they perish of hunger? The affluent and bourgeois go about their day in blissful ignorance and the workers' plight, but it shall not be long before Malthus is pressured in to quell these protests. Chat, what do you consider a Christmas game? Like, this one is 100% a Christmas game. Because of the whole... Well, it might... I guess it could technically not be. But, I mean, this story is only famous because of Christmas. Spirit of Christmas, past, future, or whatever. And also all the Christmas decorations and everything. But what is this Christmas game? What other game would you consider Christmas game? I should say, I guess. Does it have to be decorated like Christmas? Or can Die Hard the video game be a Christmas game? Get back the jobs, get back our dignity.
Ebenezer, the protest just ahead is in peril and requires aid. Can you intercede on my behalf?
Okay. We are not the surplus population.
Please don't, I surrender. You there, cease your unwarranted assault on that man this instant. Yes, yes, he may have committed his fair share of transgressions, but he has clearly surrendered himself, hasn't he? You...
Wait, how am I supposed to do this voice? Oh no, I have a cup. Ew, I do have a cup.
You and your friends are not, but the surplus population. Accept your fate, you pitiable swine.
Oh, he did.
You're next, you old cod.
I was gonna say Cougar, but it says Codger. It's a Codger. Santa is Secret of Mana. You think Secret of Mana? I don't see it. Dodge an enemy using a backdash. I did it. Wow, I'm so good. Okay. The fact that he can hurt me walking to me like that slow makes sense game logically, but not... I didn't read what that said. Makes sense game logically, but it doesn't make sense otherwise.
Thank you, kind sir. Let me help you home. No, I'll be fine. You need to find a safe haven, for Warren Gastrell is a merciless fellow, and you are in grave peril in his presence.
I feel like... I'm sorry to Zebs, but I feel like you don't want people to read your story. Other than these... in these cutscenes, because I keep missing dialogue that I can't read, and everything's so easily missable. I'm annoyed. Can't think of any Christmas video games unless Animal Crossing Toy Day counts? Maybe. If it's specifically like, I don't know, DLC for Christmas. I'm sure the Grinch probably has some games. I'm sure the Grinch does too.
He is not just neutralizing protesters with the mouth as private god. He is hunting anyone involved in the protest. Now they'll come for you too. I'm well aware of the pressing needs to self-preservation today. Thank you very much. Eric, why were you utterly useless in extending aid to that man? Are you content with being a mere spectre, an important bystander in the face of distress?
Ebenezer, while you can see spirits and intervene in the affairs of mortals, I cannot. I wished to aid that man, but like all spirits changed to the mortal world, I am prevented from acting on that desire. However, since you helped that man on my behalf, I should now be able to come to your assistance when you need it.
That doesn't make sense. Get your first ghost. I can't read if you don't let me read. I don't know what the last screen said. I didn't have that many words. Spirit meter? Spirit meter, I assume this is my magic. How do I use it? Triangle. Okay. I see. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I can't really think of Crismisu games in particular. What Christmas things do you see in video games then? I think would probably be a better question. Because I don't know, I doubt there are many, like, specifically Christmas games. I guess most gachas would have, like, a Christmas thing in it, right? So probably you wouldn't want to include gachas just because, well, seasonal. Did Monster Hunter have any seasonal stuff like that? I don't think so, right? They had like a snowy time or something. Those Christmas themed champions. Oh yeah. Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. On the far west side of the city is an old Jonathan Bedlam Asylum. It always had the feeling there was something strange going on there, but I could never prove it. It's a dangerous place now, in any case. You should stay away for your own safety. Okay. Can't slash downwards, but I can slash upwards. Secret. Oh. Probably supposed to go there. God, you cat. Forgive my intrusion.
You do not need to apologize, Fizzwig. You are a great help.
If you continue right, you will find a save room. A save room is where you can save progress and replenish your health and spirit. Look at the sign with the feather pen. Every save room has this sign nearby.
Thank you, Fizzwig.
I feel like probably not a necessary word. I save. How am I supposed to be a rich man and only have 24 cents? Why are we beating up other spirits that are throwing apples at us? That's probably something later. Ow. Ow. feel like I should have gone back. I don't know if this is progress. I always try to go away from progress. If the next one lights up, that's progress. Alright, I'm going back. And going back. Oh, wait, I thought it wasn't gonna let us go back. I thought. Second, I thought that the enemies weren't gonna respawn. Can I touch the water? Okay. This is the weirdest Metroidvania. That is a fat man. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. I'm coming out. Roman iron. Can I swim? I can float. Do. What is this? Draw cell. And what do you think what's the engine that was used for this game? My brain defaults to Game Maker all the time, but I don't think it's Game Maker. Is hand drawn? I wonder. Could be. Gaetano Logrosso.
You there, Ebenezer. Stop for a moment by my lamp flame.
How do you know?
How do you know my name, Spirit? I know much about the people of London, and most would prefer I not know it. Ah, yes, I do remember you, Lamplighter. You were quite a town whisperer. Quite proud of your gossip. Yes, proud then, but not now. I lit my flame to catch your attention. I need your assistance. A journalist, Salvatore Garcia, is writing a story about the accident in Malthus factory. If published, it will shine light on the dangerous working conditions across London. He is delivering his article tonight, but I fear with the unrest of the streets he could be hurt or injured. No escort will be required. I only need to ensure his path is well lit. Snow has covered many of the street lamps along the way. Clear them off to ensure his path is safely lit. Eh? I am happy to help, but I do not make an imposing escort.
Okay. Does that mean we can't hit the lamps? Because I've been hitting every single lamp. Oh, I guess I hit every single lamp.
I haven't seen Phoebe today. I'm worried about her.
Phoebe?
You? I know you.
Buster Bailey?
You're Ebenezer Scrooge. You're that rich, miserly old man that yells at children for laughing too loud. You made my friend cry.
Yes, young man, I regret to say this is so. London has been generous with the laughter of children, and I found it quite a bother at the time. I would like to make amends. Is your friend nearby? I would like to apologize.
Phoebe is in trouble. She snuck into a building to the right looking for food without realizing it was occupied by Malthus's guards. She is trapped and scared. Can you help her, sir? This nice lady here, Marianne, can take her to safety if you can find a way for Phoebe to exit the building.
Of course, I will help. I will find Phoebe and help her to safety.
Kitties are playing around. I did it. I win. Oh, still one more. Sorry, that's probably really annoying. Sorry. I'm assuming that's Phoebe. Hello, mate. Ow. Well, that hurt. Wait, does he just get knocked out? I guess it's being PG. It's like, oh, he didn't die. And then he got spirited away. How does one interact? I guess I gotta talk to her.
Achoo! Achoo! Oh no, I hope the Maltese guards didn't hear me sneeze.
Is your name Phoebe? Did you know a boy named Buster?
Oh, dear Buster, he was my best friend. My mother said Buster and I were to be married when we were of age.
Worry not, dear child. I will get you out.
Marianne is close by, and she can take Phoebe to safety. There is a lever just above your head that will open the door. I can help you get up there so you can activate it.
Press down and attack. Oh, it's just press down. So now wait, I don't even need to press down. Oh. I got a dash down attack with the kid. So I kind of have a double jump now. Dun, dun.
Phoebe, are you okay? This house is dangerous. I must get you to safety.
Yes, I am. I'm okay. I'm so happy to see you, Marianne. Please, let's leave. I'm so scared. Wee. Wee.
Thank you for finding Phoebe. She was my best friend in life. With your help and Mary and Phoebe is safe. I'll join you on your quest, Ebenezer.
I don't think I have a choice.
Uh, uh.
Remember the map. I know.
Now is not a good time. I have matters to attend to.
I don't know if I should be going in here yet. It's just to teach me about mirrors. Can't interact with it right now. What? He cheated. That's not good. I wonder if it just teleports us back or if we actually have to do all that over again. So this is one way to tell. We have balloons here. Look at that. But that still needs a double jump. Cheese, what he's saying? That's not cheese. That's not cheese at all. Yeah. Did y'all do anything for Christmas Eve, or are you guys Christmas Dayers? And if so, what are you doing for Christmas Day? Waddy.
Phoebe has decided to come live with us in the orphanage. We are so happy.
How do we kill a letter spirit that was minding his own business. I don't understand. For what purpose must we destroy these spirits? Just because they're grouchy, or... Ow. Remember, you have a map. Remember. Do you remember? I'm much too busy right now. Shoo. Shoo. Nar. Arnar. Arnar. I hate that it doesn't let me jump to the next screen. Huh. The chest respawn. They're tightrope roping, that walking. It was actually a really cool spirit animation. She was flying, but she was just going left and right on the tightrope that she was on. Spiritual tightrope. What the? Thought I had gotten it. Huh. Ow. Mother, what? Oh, I was bamboozled. Save room. What if hitting enemies with a down attack lets me bounce up? It's a mechanic I really like. Oh, and if that's any indication, then yes, it does. Piggy. Welcome to Jasper's Wandering Bazaar and Food Court. I'm Jasper. I offer the Emporium of Curiosities. Feast your eyes on this delectable food and rare items from all over the world. You can find foods on one page and rare items on another. Make sure you stock up before continuing your journey. Mashed taters. Turkey. cold boiled. Bomb pudding. Tiny spear elixir. Grand spear elixir. Equipment. I am too broke for anything here. Large base of spirit and striking, health recovers over time, buff ghost attack. Based on the amount of coin carried. Increase K damage. Critical strike when against ghost enemies have 10% chance to drop health items. Amazing. Amazing, lads. Hello.
There you are, Musa.
Lucinasari.
You are, Musa. I know not why you fly off sometimes. I don't see a rat, a spectre, or rabbit spectre.
That is a beautiful bird.
A bird is something that eats worms and corn off the ground. This is a falcon, and his name is Musa.
As in Mansa Musa, the richest man that ever lived.
Yes, he loved hoarding gold, jewels, and other fine things. I used to treat him a bit of a role model in that regard. I used to love having things, all things, fine things.
I used to feel the same way, although looking back, I received little joy from mere belongings.
Unfortunately, when it becomes the sole reason for your existence, it leaves little room for much else. In no wonder I ended up burdened by these chains. I can't do anything with those things now.
Indeed, our opportunity to help others with our things is in life.
I must do what I can. There are those out there with so few things. Perhaps I can make some of my things their things? What would that be called?
Charity, giving, generosity.
My things have been sold at auction, taken by princes and princesses around the world. Only my once favorite dress remains here in London, sold at a bargain to a wandering merchant. It is the most beautiful dress in London. I saw a poor girl wandering about, peering into dress shops in the east side of the city. She was admiring the lovely dresses, but she had not a penny to purchase one. Can you purchase my beautiful dress from the wandering merchant? His name is Jasper, and then give it to this poor girl who would cherish it so much.
Gracious, a gracious gesture indeed. I shall purchase the beautiful dress from Jasper, the wandering merchant, so that the poor girl can have it.
Musa, a splendid bird. He's always protected me. Didn't she just complain about calling the bird a bird?
Good sir, you do not call my bird a bird, only I may call it a bird. His name is Musa.
Jasper. Jasper. Lucina's beautiful dress. I'm broke, I can't buy it. $500. I'm gonna I just supposed to attack lamps back and forth over and over again? Alright, but you need to find another station. Wait. You need to find another station to enter this train. Silly kitties. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted making sure my kitty doesn't hurt the other kitty. I've arrived much too early to meet a friend. My pocket watch does not keep good time. There's something interesting. Apparently after like 23 or I don't know how long, but there was a PlayStation game by the name of Alien Resurrection. If you put in a code, a cheat code in that game, it would load you into a boot game menu where you could swap the game to any burnt game that you would want, because it would bypass the check. It would bypass the check that I needed to see, like, oh, is this a real game? And you would just swap into any burnt game you could. And the devs of that apparently coded that into the game, which is silly. That's silly. And Sony never caught him until, well, recently. Which I assume he doesn't care anymore. I wonder if, like, he was also like, well, I want this so that I don't have to buy any games anymore for PlayStation. So he made a game for PlayStation, and then he also pirated all the rest. Yar. Yar heart fiddly dee. I saw the Yu Yu Hakusho live action, and it was not great. Man, it fast forwarded, literally, like, I think it fast forwarded the first 3 seasons into 5 1-hour-long episodes. Granted, I guess it's like taking away a lot of with the filler, but it also like just fast forwarded like Hiei and Kurama's friendship and Kuwabara's friendship into like 10-minute sections. Not a fan of what they tried to do with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
So what I'm saying is, it's not really worth the watch if you haven't watched the Hakushu live action. It was a classic like Japanese live action. Like if you've ever seen like the Japanese version of Death Note or live action, or the Full Metal Alchemist live action. What? So it does reset from... Nar. Oh no. I thought it just teleported us back. It kinda sucks. So we have to actually pick up the quests again and everything. Don't know how much longer we'll play this game if that's the case. But interesting Christmas game, nonetheless. It doesn't feel bad or anything. It actually feels smooth. The style is not really the style that I personally like very much, but it just doesn't not work. It works quite well. Ah. Getting a little sleepy though, but I don't actually want to end stream, but I don't know. I'm not too excited about anything in this game in particular yet. I suppose I should go save. Again.
Again, sir.
Oh.
I am Casimir. If you are looking to increase your capacity for health, I can help you find the rare items I seek. Come back when you have found more items.
Any more mugwort. Mugwort. We'll play this game for another 20 minutes, maybe a little less. Unless something really starts to captivate me. If it's just like the food in my stomach that's making me sleepy. I'm still full from dinner. Thought I'd be awake by now, but I didn't take a nap, and I also didn't sleep very well. You guys ever go cross-eyed when you're like getting sleepy but you're still staring? That happened to me just now and I completely misunderstood what I was looking at. Ow. Why does the mailman hurt when he touches me? That's my no-no square. You can't be touching me there. Ow.
Excuse me, sir, do you know the time?
Yes, I suppose I do. Let me see. Just my pocket watch.
Oh, I know that model. A very good, trustworthy instrument. A good cause sometimes. It does slow down in particularly cold weather. If there are a few bad winters in a row, you should probably get it examined, or else you are going to be running behind.
Thank you. Do you have some experience in engineering?
I was a watchmaker by trade in life, one of the best in the industry. Although you probably haven't heard of me, I was never one of fame.
Okay.
Or talking to people, or leaving my house, ever.
I see. For someone who seems to have done so little, how did you end up chained to the mortal world?
Well, that's just it, isn't it? I never did anything for anyone. I cut myself off from the good and the bad parts of humanity. Even when I was given the opportunity to bring a little happiness into the world, I chose not to participate.
Yes, I was once also a bit of a hermit. I had the good fortune of having been visited by the three spirits.
Perhaps you can help me with something. I had a man, John Hardwick, approach me to repair a family pocket watch and engrave a heartfelt inscription into the back of his son. I performed my job well, and the man was happy with the work. I later learned that he had died in an accident later that day at the Malthus factory. I chose to forget about it, even though a small part of me urged that I tell the man's son about the engraved pocket watch. However, I couldn't be bothered to leave my workplace. I would like his son to have it.
I think I can help you with that.
Really? I would be forever grateful. You can find the engraved pocket watch at the Malthus factory. His son's name is Ferne, and you can find him somewhere here in the London city centre. He has many friends and often meets them for meals. Okay. Think of all the good you can do if you control time. If you don't control time, then who does?
I'm getting tired. I want to see if this next area or boss or whatever, and I might actually call it already. I don't know. Maybe we'll start another game. I think we can start another game. This is actually a really cool design for a flying enemy. I really like this design. This is just tightrope walking battler person. That's a cool design. World Fair, the greatest exhibition. Dun, 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 dun. Ow. Dang it. Dang it. Bum, 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 bum. Tired. There's nothing going on.
Merry Christmas. Oh, oh, oh.
Gonna ask Santa for anything? Ah. Ow. Ow. I'm fading, chat. I'm fading. I need to find a save point. I need a save point. Mother, father. Money. 400 money and plum pudding? Wow. We really need a save point.
Hey, stop.
Think kitty's fighting. Save room? Look at this. Alright, hopefully we're almost to the next area. I'm fading. Or should we go back and do that other quest? We're about to unlock the mirror. Lamplighter's quest.
Thank you, Ebenezer. I would hope that all the taxes I pay for this city, they could keep the street lamps in working order. However, I will do what I can to light this man's way.
We did it. That's cool. That takes a lot of Magic. Boss?
Warren Gastrel. You there? Halt. You don't look. You don't. You. You don't look. You don't look like. You don't look like one of our factory lowly drudges. Are you indeed a man responsible for disrupting the activities of my men?
You must be Warren Gastrel. Command your goons to stand down at once. This is no way to treat people.
People, hardly. Soon it shall be no longer be incumbent upon us to attend to the squalors of London in order to advance the grinding wheel of progress on behalf of the rest of society. You seem like a man of respectable means. I will give you one last chance to surrender and remain unharmed.
Bah, humbug! He said the thing. He said the thing.
Ow. Thing about this just doesn't feel as epic as it could probably be. Ow. Defeat boss number 1.
Tis a pity that a man of your station sympathizes with these peasants. Caspar Malthus has conceived the magnificent scheme for the new London. I shall assist him in realizing it. Until we meet again, Ebenezer. Ebenezer.
Should I go back and save? I feel like I should. Unless there's a save point up ahead. London Observatory. Ow. I'm going back. I want to see the London Observatory before we end, but surprised none of the lackeys came at us. Saving. London Observatory. Okay. Boom, boom. Alright, I'm actually very, very tired, so I'm gonna take a break. But that was, I think we will come back to this. I don't expect this to be too long. This is Haste moaning as they went, every one of them wore chains like Marley's ghost. The misery with them all was clearly that they sought the entrance of good and humanity had lost power forever. Charles Dickinson. Christmas Carol. Ebenezer's The Invisible World. It was interesting, but we'll definitely come back when I'm not so tired. And I'm sleepy. I would like to play at least another game before getting off. Although any game that would involve me reading out loud is probably not going to work. I feel like all of these have me reading out loud. Boom, 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 boom. I'm tired. I'd like to stream longer, but maybe I'll have a day stream tomorrow. Or maybe I'll stream whenever I get up. Sorry I haven't been consistent this year, basically. I'll try to figure out like a consistent schedule next coming year. I would like to know when most of you guys are watching Twitch, see what would be best for me, like at what times I should be streaming, because I just don't know. My brain is not 100%. I think next time, at the very least, we can play Nobody. At least the demo of it. Tiny Witch. Nobody, Tiny Witch. Ugly. Maybe Myth Force. Golf Dungeon. Achilles. This is a roguelike first-person shooter. I'm gonna take a break and we'll see if I can go on, but probably not. Probably a 20% chance that we actually do continue. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Hello, chat. I don't think I can do it, so I'm gonna get off. Thank you guys for coming in, though. Sorry that I'm ending this in a weird way. But I'll be on. I'll probably be on when I wake up. Oh, good night, everyone. Merry Christmas.